Hello everyone, this is Celeste again, and today is January 16th, 2014, and I wanted to get into a little bit about what I'm doing. I was kind of vague. I kind of give an umbrella description of where I'm at and what I've done over the past year on my last video yesterday, but I wanted to tell you guys more about me. So for those of you that don't know me very personally, I am a compulsive lister, and when I mean a lister, I mean a crazy lister. You can't really see these things, but I've made tons of lists. Many of them are color-coded, and what these are is, okay, the colorful ones that you just saw here, this is a list of every single superfood, and it's divided into categories as to fruits, nuts, seeds, dairy and animal products, and other. And each of these foods I've got listed on the on the right column when I'm looking at it, or on the on the left column, right column for you. And so we have foods like aloe vera, apple cider vinegar, bee pollen, cacao, chlorella. This is the sheet with other foods on it. And then we also have vegetables as well. Almost all vegetables are superfoods. I haven't even begun to fill this particular one out as far as nutrient content. And then across the top in the column sections, I have protein, anti-inflammatory, vitamin A or beta carotene, the vitamin Bs, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, and B12. And I've memorized what each one of those are now from doing this over and over. C, D, E, K, calcium, potassium, which is K, really, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, zinc, omega-3, 6, 9, fiber, and then other value properties, and things like the copper, antioxidant, aminos, polyphenols, all those kind of things are listed in the other section. And basically, the goal of doing all this is not so that I'm doing some crazy scientific mathematical evaluation to create each meal, although it's kind of like that, but actually becoming more familiar with my foods, and writing it down helps me create familiarity with the foods and things that they contain. So that's one of my charts. Another one is just supplements and what those supplements help with as far as ailments and things. So we have things like holy basil, protandem, milk thistle, iodine, all those kind of things that supplement and what they do for my body. And I'm trying to use a lot of supplements that will help my metabolism, help with circulation, help my heart, my liver, and other organs that are mainly affected by being extremely overweight. And then I have another list of superfoods. This was my preliminary superfoods list. However, writing in parentheses next to each of the foods a couple of the beneficial values of it didn't seem to be very thorough. And so, somebody said something recently to me that was kind of interesting. Like, it was in regards to a discussion about, I said people should be trained about nutrition, especially people that are going to become parents, because I think people need to learn nutrition. And somebody said, well, isn't a parent already supposed to know what to feed their kid and what to feed themselves? And yes, we are supposed to, right? But we live in a society where the messages of what's food and what's not food are completely mixed, so that we are led to believe that certain foods will provide the nourishment and sustenance that we need, without realizing the quality of the product and how poor it is, and how where it's made, what it's made out of, and the other things. So you may have something that's fat-free, but it's completely full of sugar, refined sugars, which just sends your insulin and your glucose levels out of whack, and they can cause other health problems. I mean, the kids today, they are riddled with ADHD and food intolerances and all kinds of health problems, and people that are in their 40s and 50s are now suffering from a lot of autoimmune disorders. There's just so many. I mean, one after another, my friends are falling victim to rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, asthma, and other conditions that are really impeding their lifestyle. And so this is a way to counteract all of that. Like I was saying yesterday, I have a deathly fear of hospitals and illness. And so this is about health. And every single thing on this list comes from everything I've watched with Dr. Oz, everything I've read, from Jillian Michaels to Jillian McKeith to Dr. Oz to there's just so many other, Dr. Mercola. There's the Forks Over Knives. There's so many things to read out there, and it may seem like very daunting, and there's a lot, but truly, if you're paying attention, what you'll notice is that everybody keeps saying the same foods over and over and the same thing. They're just saying it and presenting it in a different format, but nobody's saying go and eat Doritos and go drink Pepsi and go drink Coke and go eat gluten. Nobody is saying that. So I'm taking information from all of that, looking at compiling the superfoods list, and basically my diet is pure fuel. So think of your body as a car, and say you've been giving your body diesel and it's supposed to take unleaded gas. So, and say you've been doing this all these years, your whole life you've been giving your body, your car, the wrong kind of fuel. Of course it's not going to run properly, and it's going to have a lot of problems. It might not even run at all. And I feel like most of us don't give ourselves the proper nutrition and proper fuel. So I am bombarding my body with the proper fuel, and only the proper fuel for right now. I mean, I've done juice fasts, I've done the HCG diet, I've done so many different stupid diets and stupid fad things that make really no sense, but made sense to me at the time. And I'm on a journey and I'm learning as I go. But what makes more sense than anything to me is the idea of giving my body the ultimate in nutrition across the board, all kinds of nutrition. I've got things like seaweed to non-fat Greek yogurt to organic berries and bananas and avocados and quinoa and spirulina and chlorella, and just the list goes on, and there's so many foods on this list, and it's not all expensive either. So I've got things like, this is one of my, I don't know if you can see it because of the light, this is one of my snacks. It's a green chocolate energy bar. It's alkaline forming. It's cold processed, which means we didn't lose any of the enzymes that are important in these things. And it's wonderful. It's organic, it's vegan, it's fantastic. It's got chlorella and spirulina and bee pollen and all these fabulous things in it. So that's one way I get a lot of my nutrition. I also do it in smoothies. I power pack my smoothies with bee pollen and this Orac Energy Greens packet and some other things as well. The non-fat Greek yogurt is in there, as well as honey and berries and acai. So every single thing that I'm eating is healthy and nutritious for me, even if I'm overeating. I don't even care at this point. I don't even care. I am an overeater. Yes, my name is Celeste, RBA, and I am an overeater. It's true. I have been my whole life. But I'd rather be overeating stuff that's power-packed with the stuff that my body needs than junk that isn't. So at this point, I am no gluten in my diet. Right now, I'm staying away from even like brown rice and things like that because I'm trying to give my body pure nutrients. And there are wonderful nutrients in brown rice. I'm not saying there's not. But once in a while, I do quinoa, which has like high protein and less of the carbohydrate that I'm not looking for at this time. And I'm also cut way back down on like sugars and sweeteners and honey, even just a little bit in my smoothies. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at. And if you have any questions, please ask them. I also have a favorite product list that I've posted on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/CelesteQuest. It's hard to say, but it's Celeste Quest. And this is my journey. And I know you're all on your own journeys, and you can take pieces of information or anything that you can take from what I'm doing is fantastic. And I wish you guys all the best. And if you have any input, let me know. But I don't like criticism. So if you guys could be nice, I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day.